The Southeast Community Development Council is located in the eastern coast of Singapore and home to over 500,000 residents. At the helm of the council is Mayor Dr. Muhammad Maliki Osman, who leads a team of district councillors and staff to strengthen social infrastructure, nurture volunteerism, and promote active citizenry. To achieve this, Southeast CDC plays the role of an aggregator, builder, and connector and work with different stakeholders to meet the needs of the community. As an aggregator, Southeast CDC understands residents' needs, consolidates resources from the government agencies, community partners, and corporate organizations to develop and deliver holistic programs and services to address residents' needs. As a builder, Southeast CDC builds the capabilities of our community stakeholders to enable them to do more for the community. As a connector, the CDC engages different stakeholders such as voluntary welfare organizations, grassroots organizations, corporate organizations, and schools to strengthen the relationship between them so that they can work closer together to meet the needs of the community. Through these roles, Southeast CDC aims to strengthen social infrastructure, nurture volunteerism, and promote active citizenry. In each precinct, every community stakeholder, such as grassroots leader and voluntary welfare organizations, must understand their community well. They walk the ground to know the profiles and needs, as well as the available resources. For example, when the grassroots leader visits and gets to know all his neighbors, he realizes there are many families with elderly. Hence, there's a need for more elderly facilities in the precinct. At the same time, some support may come from the neighbors. For example, a neighbor befriending elder. This is a form of self-help within the community. Southeast CDC proactively addresses emerging issues such as an aging population. In 2013, we collaborated with Eastern Health Alliance to pilot Neighbors for Active Living program in Siglap Division, with the issue of chronically ill seniors being frequently admitted to hospital because of relapses and worsening of their conditions was highlighted. In 2016, Southeast CDC also partnered National Healthcare Group, and together with Eastern Health Alliance, the Neighbors for Active Living program was expanded to all 12 divisions in Southeast District. Southeast CDC, Eastern Health Alliance, and National Healthcare Group work with grassroots organizations, voluntary welfare organizations, religious organizations, and schools to recruit volunteers to engage the elderly under the Friend a Senior program. To date, we have trained more than 300 volunteers to be neighbors, Friend a Senior befrienders, and match 187 of them to 128 elderly. A new volunteer who joins us will get to meet other volunteers. They bond and build friendships. We will then equip them with skills to organize projects and to lead others. We empower them to carry out projects that benefit the community. There is a multiplier effect, and this experience enriches the volunteers. We invite them to join the alumni to support future cohorts of volunteers and other community programs. Community Laboratory at Southeast was rolled out to address the need for a more in-depth engagement to nurture our youth into civic-minded individuals. Over a 5-month program, students were immersed in the community to learn and understand about community issues and develop solutions to them. This program connects the youth with different stakeholders such as voluntary welfare organizations, the residents, and grassroots organizations like Citizens Consultative Committee and Residents Committees. With the success of the Community Laboratory program for students, a similar program is developed to engage working adults and corporate partners. This has allowed Southeast CDC to reach out to non-grassroots space and to immerse our working adults and corporate citizens into our community. Promoting active citizenry is paramount in creating and sustaining the community spirit. We need to identify active residents and community stakeholders who can influence others to volunteer and serve the community. we need to foster and nourish relationships amongst our community stakeholders, such as grassroots organizations, schools, voluntary organizations, corporate organizations, government agencies, volunteers, and residents. Together, we strengthen our identity and build a blooming district. We proactively encourage active citizenry through advocacy. We organize seminars and symposiums to share learning with different partners and build their capabilities. Our signature 5E program enhances community ownership and spirit by leveraging on corporate resources to catalyze community participation to support a meaningful cause.
We have 200 employees here contributing towards the stairs climbing. This year we're going to aim for greater heights, achieving more steps and giving even more great products to the needy elderly.
I want to thank NYJC, certainly, 3M, and also my Brother Estate Neighbourhood Committee. I think all three came together to achieve a very win-win-win outcome with the number of participants taking part and the number of steps that they managed to climb. In the process, they are helping to do even more good. As a result, many underprivileged families will get many good products, quality products from a very kind sponsor, 3M.
I think it's actually a very enriching experience because initially we set out to complete our trek, but then once we got to know about this campaign going on, we actually have a new motive which was to help the needy people.
Community building is about bringing people together, connecting people, and harnessing local resources to meet emerging needs. This is what we have been doing in Southeast, and we will continue to do so, strengthening our social infrastructure, nurture volunteerism, and promote active citizenry so that together we can build a more cohesive Southeast. We call on all our passionate and committed partners who share this vision to walk this journey with us, to explore new horizons, to tackle issues which otherwise would have been left unattended or unaddressed. Let's work together to make Southeast a community that is cohesive, strong, that we can all be proud of and call our own home.